Good morning. I've had a busy morning so far. Let me show you what I've got going on here. I have taken everything out that was in the bed of my truck, brought it here in the trailer. This is all of my road life stuff, and the reason I've done that is because I just had it stashed there. I'm going to be cleaning out the back of the truck to get it ready to pack it all back in. When I'm spending a little bit of time here at home base, I usually empty out the cab of the truck because I want it to feel just like a truck, especially when I'm out driving around, exploring, going grocery shopping, going to visit the family. I don't want it to feel really cluttered, so I usually move everything to the bed of the truck that I can, or bring some stuff here into the trailer. Now, though, it is time to get it ready to get loaded back up again. It is time to move. It is time to get back on the road. Before I do that, though, I want to clean it out again one more time, wipe everything down. I emptied it out because I want to vacuum out the bed of the truck and dust it off before I start loading it back in. So we're going to go to town today and hit the car wash, as well as doing a couple other errands. So let's go. One of the things I absolutely love about having a no-build truck camping setup is that when you're not utilizing it to travel and camp out of, it just becomes a truck again. If you're wondering where I'm headed, I'll share that with you later in the video, but this hat might be a clue.
There's a breaker in the wall. I've never gone that far, rolling in the dark, climbing the basin. There were bands of buffaloes in a murmuration. I fell into the pool. Another rugged mile.
It just gets dusty and dirty back here and gross, so I do like to clean it out before every trip. And even though I have a seal around the tailgate, dirt still gets in here. Plus dirt gets tracked in here because I'm usually in dirt all the time. So it's nice to just empty it out and give it a good cleaning. I think I'm going to go ahead and vacuum through here one more time. Unfortunately, all of the car wash bays are being utilized at the moment. When I do get in there, I'm not going to spend a ton of time washing the outside because thunderstorms are expected. Kind of just want to wash off some of the grime that's on it.
In conversation with an unseen voice, another rugged mile upon into the north. I will be different than I was.
I did a pretty mediocre job on the wash and dry, but it is hot. I'm sweating. It's about 90 degrees, I would say. That's gonna have to do it for now. I do need to wipe down the inside a little bit better. I'm gonna wipe off all these seat covers and everything, but I'll do that later. It is time to get to our next stop. Thank goodness for air conditioning. I had it cranked. I'm over here at Eastside Sports, where I need to pick up a few things for an upcoming trip that I'll talk about a little bit later. She looks a little bit better. Got most of the dead bugs off the grill, so that's nice. All right, I worked up quite an appetite. So next stop is lunch, and I'm gonna treat myself to one of my favorite places. We've made it here to Schatz Roadhouse in Bishop, and they have an awesome burger and some sweet potato fries. I'm gonna get some of those too. I'm kind of a creature of habit. I always get the burger here. I have friends that have ordered other things like pulled pork sandwiches and brisket, ribs. From what I understand, everything that they make here is really tasty. They do make a great shake as well. I spared you all my trip inside the grocery store, but when I came out, the weather has changed very quickly. I wasn't even in there very long. Let me show you. Those thunderstorms are coming pretty quickly. It's been a busy day, guys. It's always a little bit hectic right before I'm ready to get back on the road again. I've got like a checklist of items I've got to do. So between when I saw you last and now, which is a few hours later, just been checking a bunch of things off the list. But now I'm ready to chill. I am ready to relax and unwind. And the awesome thing is I have something to help me with that, and that is AGZ. I've got my morning routine down with AG1, and now I'm optimizing my nighttime routine with AGZ. I've got my computer here. I'm about to listen to some guided meditation after I enjoy my AGZ. This is the chocolate flavor, which happens to be my favorite, but there is also a chocolate mint. Anything with chocolate, I'm gonna love. I don't think it's any secret that I love chocolate. AGZ is a nightly drink that helps you wind down and rest up. AGZ is a melatonin-free formula with clinically studied herbs, adaptogens, and minerals. I've made no secret about how important sleep is to me, but I do find that it is often hard for me to shut off at night. My mind is constantly going about my next project, my next video, where I'm going to next, and then I sometimes wake up in the middle of the night thinking about those things, and I call that a split shift. I'll wake up for a while, and maybe hours sometimes, and then go back to sleep. But since I've been taking AGZ for the last about month, I have had none of those issues. If I don't sleep well, I just feel off for the entire day. I feel kind of lethargic. I feel a little hungover even though I didn't drink. So it's just not a good feeling. But since I've been winding down the evenings with AGZ, I have not had those problems. I wake up refreshed, and then I start the day with AG1. So the combination of the two is just working out fantastic for me. You can drink it hot or cold. Right now I have it kind of warm, kind of nice and warm because it's a little bit stormy outside. There's a thunderstorm going on right now, so it's just kind of cozy and relaxing, and it's definitely helping me unwind. If you're ready to turn down the stress and focus on the rest, head over to the link in my description or scan the QR code here to get a free frother with your first order of AGZ. So now let's talk about my upcoming plans. I'm so excited. I am headed to Oregon. I'm headed to meet up with my friends the Reeves, and we will be backpacking in an area of Oregon that I have never been to before. I've never backpacked. I have tried to do it a couple of years in a row, and because of fires and other things that have prohibited it, I have not been able to make it happen. But now with getting on the road only being a couple of days away, I think it's gonna happen. The location looks so beautiful. The trip looks beautiful. I've gotten to see some video and some photos, and I cannot wait. It's always exciting for me to go someplace I've never been before, so that's something I'm super stoked about. After that, I will be meeting up with my friend Joey again, and we will be doing a couple of trips, at least one trip, but maybe a couple of trips before parting ways. But that is also very exciting. I'll fill you in a little bit more on that later. The plan for tomorrow is we are going to go on a hike. We're going to start the day with a hike. Should be really beautiful. Anyhow, this is starting to take effect. I am relaxing, winding down, so I'm going to call it a night here, and I will see you all in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It is an absolutely stunning morning. It's feeling a little bit more fall-like. It's still supposed to be quite warm today, but it will be cooler where I'm headed, which is Mammoth Lakes. I'm going to start the morning off with an awesome little hike, and then I need to go over to Mammoth Mountaineering to grab a few things that I couldn't find down at Eastside Sports in Bishop yesterday. So that is the plan. I will check back in when we get there.
First step for the woman on the moon, pioneer in silence. Time is dilating with the movement. Aluminum darling, spinning in the darkness. Wondering where the heart is, he goes. New earth.
I am here at Horseshoe Lake, where I'm about to do an awesome and beautiful little loop around the lake. Horseshoe Lake is a jumping off point for the PCT, a jumping off and on point for the PCT. Lots of thru hikers come off of the PCT and get a shuttle from here down into Mammoth, where they resupply, maybe take a 0 day, get showers, hotel, get some good food, and then hop back on the trail right here. The water level on the lake is really low right now. I like to get my body moving a bit before I'm about to go on some strenuous backpacking trips. It is a gorgeous morning. The air is really crisp up here. It feels like fall. It's a little chilly, but I know I'll warm up once I start moving more. Awesome, because there's nobody really on the trail this morning. There's a few people down by the lake with their dogs, but so far nobody on the trail. Definitely must have rained here this morning because the streets were wet coming up here, and Everything's kind of wet here. Steam is coming up off the ground as it evaporates. Tell you what, it is so nice to have the trail to myself. It's in the middle of the week. Most of the kids are back in school. It's nice and quiet and peaceful. I wish you could smell it out here. The air is crisp and you can smell the pines. I think the rain brought that smell out more, and it's just divine. The crisp air feels like fall. An old fireplace remains. Maybe somebody had a cabin, a ranger cabin, or a homestead or something out here one time. Don't know the story behind this. There's another one. I'll show you another one coming right up. This would have been some prime lakefront property, that is for sure. I'm getting close to the end of this little loop. It's been an amazing, refreshing, peaceful way to start the day for sure. Before I hit Mammoth Mountaineering, I am in need of some breakfast and coffee. So I will be stopping at Looney Bean's other location. They have one down in Bishop, which I've shown you, but they also have one here in Mammoth Lakes. All right, now that my tummy is happy and I have more caffeine, I can head over to Mammoth Mountaineering. It's funny, when I was filming some of those scenes at the lake, my stomach was growling so loud the camera probably picked it up. Well, that was really strange. I went to walk upstairs and all the lights were off. The door was open, but it was pitch black up there. Nothing was going on, that's for sure. So I'm gonna go to plan B. I am going to hit Vaughn's and grab a couple of Mountain House meals because the Vaughn's sell Mountain House and they have a pretty good selection. that'll tide me over at least for my first backpacking trip. So that's what I'll do. All right, guys, I'm pretty much packed up. I spent yesterday afternoon and this morning packing up. I'm catching up with you the next day. I am so excited. Want to know how I know I'm not ready to quit road life? I am itching to get back on the road after I've been at home base for a while, and I'm ready. I'll be leaving bright and early tomorrow morning to start the road trip up to Oregon. I am going to be landing ultimately in Wallowa, Oregon, where I will be doing a backpacking trip in the Eagle Cap Wilderness. I've never been there before, never backpacked there before, so it's all new, and that makes it even more exciting. I'll be starting my trip the day after I arrive, so it's going to be coming up really quick, and I'm ready for it. After that, I'll be continuing on north, and I'll just let you wait to see where we land after that. I hope that you enjoyed this series of videos from here in the Eastern Sierra. I enjoyed being home. It didn't turn out exactly as I planned, but everything worked out. I had some things going on behind the scenes. Nothing bad. Everything was good, but it all worked out. I am ready to go though. As always, I appreciate you all watching. Make sure you stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. It helps the channel a lot. And I'll see you on the road in the next video. Stay tuned, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.